Good morning, everyone. It's 9 a.m. here in Switzerland, and the weather is a bit crazy. It started snowing yesterday, so we woke up to a white hill outside here. I'm curious to hear, where are you from? Where are you looking, or where are you sitting and looking at this YouTube channel from? So 72 hours is the hackathon. Now 8 hours left, and I'm curious to hear how you are, what you need, and I'm super happy that you join us again for a meditation to re-energize for the last day. I know that Jacqueline prepared something super special, so that you can really focus on the last 8 hours of work until you check in your projects on DevPost, and the community voting begins at 5 p.m. Central European Summer Time since yesterday. So I see Andreas Horvath just returned from a run in cold and rainy Switzerland. Looking forward to the session and productive day. Welcome, Andreas. We have Art A from Kazakhstan, and people are joining in more and more. So let me add Jacqueline without further ado. Welcome, Jacqueline.
Good morning, everybody. Nice to have you here. And wow, congratulations to everything you've already managed to do by now.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. I was so surprised that I saw some snow. I didn't expect that. But I'm very fine. I'm very happy to be at home in a very cozy location. Yeah.
Good. So I'd say we start with the meditation right away. What do you say?
Yeah, that's fine.
Start the week, right? Like Monday morning with a meditation, not just when you program, but in general.
Yeah, of course, always. So today we're not going to have usual meditation practice. We're going to have a reflection, but in a meditative state. So what we can do is we can find a nice, comfortable position where we feel comfortable and where we think that we can sit for around 8 minutes still. And then whenever you're ready, you can find your breath and just close your eyes or have a soft gaze. Just notice how you're breathing. But this time, you can actively change your breath. Try to soften it and lengthen it, meaning that it becomes slower and deeper. Very well. Whatever thoughts come, observe them. And return back to your breath. And again, try to deepen it. Don't force it, just gently deepen your breath. When we're stressed, we have a rather shallow and short breath. And when we're relaxed, we have a slow, deep breath. And we can also actively change our breath sometimes. So, just keep breathing, keep your eyes closed or in a soft gaze. It's time to reflect. We have the last day going on from hackathon. And let's use that time to go inside, to inner state, and ask yourself some questions, or answer the questions I'm asking you. First, think of at least 3 things that you're grateful for, and just go through them in your head. What are you grateful for? Our brain can't distinguish whether, when we think of things that we're grateful for, whether it's happening right now or whether we're thinking of it again. And that's to me, very interesting to know. So whatever you're grateful for right now, your body feels that. So our thoughts are felt in our body. And again, what are you grateful for? If you already have 3, go on. What are you grateful for today? What are you grateful for? What happened this weekend that you're grateful for? There's also a wonderful study that shows that whenever we're grateful, our immune system is much stronger. That study showed that they made 2 groups, and one group practiced great gratitude and the other one didn't. And then they took a virus and infected those people, both groups, and they saw that that group that practiced gratitude very often, that group didn't infect itself, or much less than the other group that didn't practice gratitude. So we're strengthening our immune system by practicing gratitude. Okay. And now you've been working for a long time already, you've been busy. Think of things that you've learned in the past few days. What have you learned? Maybe something theoretically, a new code, a new method to work, but it also might be something about you. What have you learned? And just go through all the things you've learned in your head. Very good. And the next question is, which obstacles did you overcome the past few days? Think of those situations. Good. And the last question is, what are you proud of? What are you proud of that you've managed to do the last few days? and be generous with yourselves. We so often we forget what we've already achieved and how we've grown. And now is the time to actually also appreciate that and to give yourself some credit for that. So think of all the things that you're proud of and be generous with yourself as if you were your best friend. Try to be your best friend all the time. Sometimes we're so criticize ourselves so often, but now try to be your best friend and list all the things you're proud of in your head. And I'm sure there's so many. Just focus on those things. Very good. And now it's, of course, it's also time to tap yourself on the shoulder. We rarely do that. Do that now. Just tap yourself on the shoulder and move a little bit and come back to the room where you are right now. Stretch and open your eyes when you're ready. So welcome back. That's a very important practice that we did right now. To also celebrate smaller steps. We just forget that so often. I also observe that when I coach people, that they're running and running and running and running, next goal, next goal, next goal, and then they achieve that goal and they forget to celebrate, because they already have the next goal in their minds. And I think it's so important to just take a step back, celebrate yourself, celebrate what you've learned, and also celebrate the smaller things, not only the big goals. For example, when I ran a marathon or something like that, but also celebrate that you woke up and went outside and run. Who went running again? Andreas, for example, things like that. Celebrate that. And this gives us so much more strength. And that's also scientifically proven that whenever we do that, that this gives us so much strength. And that's why this practice is so important and gives you a lot of energy.
Thank you very much, Jacqueline.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Also, to the viewers that are online, if you want to share what you reflected about, so what you learned in the last few days, or what you're grateful for, what you're proud of, or which obstacles you overcame, post it in the comments. I already see that Art A is asking how to reach you, Jacqueline. We'll show you your website in a minute. And I can also post it in here. Mm-hmm. So I know that I am proud that we put this live stream together in like 2 days.
Yay!
And I'm super grateful that you joined us and volunteered to do every morning a meditation.
Oh, thank you. I'm also super grateful to have been able to do that with you, because for those people who don't know, we're also friends, and it feels very nice to do things like that with a friend. Yeah.
Yeah, and I definitely learned how to host a live stream, how to set it up. So many questions about that.
Yeah.
Ask me too. And so yeah, let us tell Art how to reach you. He says thanks from Kazakhstan and Canada. Let me show you your website, and I assume there is.
Wow. Read that from Andreas. That's cool too. Congratulations, Andreas. He's grateful for the great teamwork, because 2 strangers worked in harmony, and that's great. And that's also, that's something to be grateful for, but also to be proud of, because that doesn't just happen like that. You worked on that, and cool. So congratulations. That's very cool, and that's very nice to hear. I'm happy to hear that. And yeah, to answer Art A's question, here's my website with some links, so you can find me there. You can also find my email address and my phone number, so I'm available there, and you can find out more what I'm offering.
Cool. And you might just make this into a habit, right? Monday mornings meditation. I don't know
Yeah, exactly. So Melly is an insider. She knows things that knows of things that I'm working on. So I'm working on building a platform for people to wake up in the morning at 7 and to start the Monday morning or start the week with a meditation and a reflection on how to set yourself up and how to start the week. Exactly, the inner state.
So basically what we did today, but not so much reflecting about the past few days, but looking forward a bit. What's up?
Exactly, and with the meditation in the beginning.
So we have Art A also saying spasiba. I know thank you in Russian. Then we have Marika saying thank you, great way to wake up. And Art A asking whether you need international volunteers.
Oh, I keep that in mind right now, not, but thank you very much. I keep that in mind, of course.
Contact her, and whenever she does, you can help her. How you say? Go into Kazakhstan and Canada or wherever you are.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. So I think people want to work and use the remaining time to finish the projects. I wish you all the best and keep tapping on your shoulder every now and then and celebrate yourself not only tonight but also after every little step, a little heads up, I mean a little high five, and yeah, all the best to you.
Maybe you can redo the meditation tomorrow after you've slept enough and checked in your projects.
Yeah, exactly.
The link is still available on the same link on YouTube, so you can do it again.
Exactly.
So thank you very much, Jacqueline. I'm super
grateful
that you volunteered to do this 3 days in a row. And yeah, people can find you under the website we showed, federleichtcoaching.com. And I know you have a YouTube channel and an Instagram channel, mostly in German though. But yeah, you do speak English and people can reach out to you.
Exactly. Thank you very much for everything. And you guys, all the best and have fun.
Have a great week.
Bye.
So last few words from my side. What we've coming up is exciting again. We have a yoga session, so a short way to stretch your bodies to be ready then for the last 5 hours. And Tanya, because she received such good feedback about the project pitches that we improvised and started doing on Saturday, and she did it again yesterday. So we decided to do it again today at 12:30. So first there is yoga at 12, and then there is project pitches at 12:30. So I don't know whether she still looks for people who want to pitch her projects. She's also on Slack. And also don't forget there are about 300 mentors ready to help on Slack. And I wish you a lot of clarity, focus, and joy for the last 8 hours or 7.5 by now. Good work until now and keep on doing. And I'm looking forward to all the projects being presented soon. Take care.